higo, he gwande dejane, higo, he gwande higo, higo, he gwande higo.
Ani Buju, welcome everyone. We welcome everyone to this, the first staff Indigenous Day celebration. We're very happy that you're all able to be here.
While we're here to celebrate the vibrancy and vitality of Indigenous culture, we must also recognize that today's celebrations are born of immense struggle. And not just a historical struggle, but one that continues today. It's a struggle against cultural genocides at the hand of the Canadian government and other governments, the wounds of which cannot even begin to heal until truth and reconciliation are achieved. For many Canadians, the discovery of 215 children in a mass grave at a former Kamloops residential school was a very stark wake-up call.
At this point, we join in a moment of silence to remember these children, their families, and all who have been victims of Canada's genocide against Indigenous communities, including the missing and murdered women, girls, and two-spirited people.
What's really struck me is this attitude by many well-meaning Canadians who say things like, this is not who we are. Many of them believe we have come a long way since their residential school system and the horrors that carried out there. And the truth is, this is who we are. It may not be who we want to be, but this is what's happening in Canada. And we cannot change it until we are willing to face it and confront it.
Today should be a statutory holiday, but it's not, and it should be a day to celebrate, but it's not. It's a day to mourn. It's been a hard month, and it's been a hard year, and it's been a hard time, and today's been a hard day. So I'm glad to see everybody on.
I would invite all of you to look up your town or city and see how you can become more knowledgeable and involved as an ally about Indigenous initiatives in your community.
We must continue to educate ourselves and, most importantly, our children. We must advocate for and encourage emotional support and cultural support. And we need to understand the impacts that residential schools has had on Indigenous people and their communities, and do our part to help promote healing for everyone.
We at the Circle are very, very, very appreciative of all the work that the staff do on our behalf when we come up with ideas for campaigns and for conferences, and even the standard media press release like at the 11th hour, literally at 11:59 p.m. on a Friday that we want to go out right away on Saturday morning.
It's about us working together. It's about what we can do within the labor movement, but we can't just do it within OPSEU. It has to be a wider movement. And OPSEU's been a leader in these issues, and I will continue to be a leader. I think we have to seize the moment. We have to take and seize this moment and really move the yardsticks forward.
With these 215 children that have just been found, they have a voice that's been heard throughout the world. Okay, where do we go from here? We need everyone from every walk of life to put their arms under this and help us to move forward on that healing journey.
I'm honored to speak about our brother and colleague Tom Tangi, who went with the Creator in April this year to be with his ancestors in the spirit world. Tom was a proud member of the Michi-Pi-Koten First Nation.
I don't think the OPSEU was ever the same after Brother Brown made his entrance. Tim Brown taught us so much, and we owe a lot to Tim. Tim got sick and he passed away of prostate cancer in 2010. May you rest in peace, Tim.
What you guys are, the last line of defense. If Canada's going to have anything, it's going to come from OPSEU. It's going to come from OPSEU members. It's going to come from trade union members saying, this is enough, this is enough, this is enough. You know, we have our elders working with us. We have Ethel, we have Jane, we have a lot of strong women working with us, and we're listening. We're listening. We want to listen with action.
We've learned so much from all of you today and truly appreciate you taking the time to be here with us today. We hear you and we're here with you.
I want to ask you to just, if you could, commit to remember and be strong in our resolve to act. To borrow Jane's words, let's ripple the water.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank you.
Everyone,
Bye.
Bye.